Hello, chosen black sheep. Welcome, thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful you are here. Most people go their entire lives trying to fix the character, the personality, the story, the wounds, and the identity. But suffering doesn't come from life. It comes from identifying with what you are not. Today, let's talk about the single most important thing a human can learn in this lifetime. Who you are underneath the thoughts, emotions, roles, story, and all the conditioning. So, here we go. The end of identity is the beginning to all remembrance. When identity dissolves, Christ clears the mind, Sophia awakens the heart, and remembrance begins. The end of identity sounds so dramatic, but it does not come in with fireworks or a sudden dissolving of the self. It arrives quietly, in perfect balance. Most people perceive the loss of identity, feeling like a death, but the truth is, it feels like relief. Because identity is effort. It is the effort put into the continual day-to-day story about who you are, who you were, who you should be, and who you are afraid of becoming. It requires memory, defense, justification, and control. It must be protected, explained, and reinforced, especially when the material world challenges it. Chosen black sheep. Christ spoke from direct knowing, from the awareness behind the eyes itself. He said, "The kingdom of God is within you." He did not say the kingdom is elsewhere, and you need permission to enter. Religion is where we let ritual replace remembrance, where we let belief replace knowing, and we let authority replace trust. Human beings are more comfortable obeying rather than observing, because being the observer requires responsibility, and humanity is much more comfortable following a path rather than being the one who is creating it. So instead of you and the Father are one, it became you are separate, fallen, and in need. Instead of love flows naturally from clarity, it became behave correctly or lose God's favor. Christ didn't come to replace one system with another. He came to dissolve the need for systems altogether. Religion teaches the story, but awareness awakens the Christ within. If the kingdom of God is within you, it is shockingly unimpressed by your spiritual past. It does not care how many books you've read, churches you've attended, or religious lectures you've listened to, because awareness has no interest in looking awakened. That's why the truly awakened are the least dramatic ones in the room. They don't announce it, they don't correct everyone, and they don't post about it on social media every day. They laugh, because once you stop identifying with the character becomes hilarious. Not in a cruel or mean way. In the same way you laugh at a movie once you remember it's a movie. Christ didn't walk around looking enlightened. He walked around awakened. There is a difference. The kingdom doesn't arrive with trumpets. The kingdom awakens when you stop trying. Long enough to notice the awareness behind your eyes is already whole and complete within you and needs nothing else. And when you do, you don't fall to your knees. You don't proclaim truth. You smile because you realize you were never locked out in the first place. Chosen black sheep. Stop right now, take a deep breath, and notice the sense of I am. Not the words, notice the feeling and sense of being, the quiet knowing, I exist. That sense does not have a title, it does not have an age, it does not have a past or future. It was the same when you were 5. It is the same now. This is the awareness behind your eyes. It is the observer of thought, the container of experience. It is the presence that remains untouched by the content it observes. Thoughts come and go inside it. Emotions rise and fall inside it. And yet, it remains untouched, unharmed, and always present. From the moment you were born, you were given a name, a role, and a story. You were taught who you were supposed to be. You were praised, corrected, measured, and shaped. But the awareness hearing these words was never damaged, never broken, and never incomplete. You were never locked out of truth. You just forgot you were holding the key to the door, and awareness begins the instant you notice this. Here is the truth that dissolves the entire system. The fear you feel is not yours. The shame you carry is not you. The story you repeat is not the truth. All of these are temporary ripples in an ocean that is vast and still. Notice this carefully. You can observe your thoughts, you can feel your emotions, you can witness your reactions, which means none of them are who you are. You were not conditioned to be broken, you were conditioned to forget. Forgetting does not require fixing, only remembering. The moment you stop defending the character, presence returns. You don't need to destroy the character or escape the world. Just notice, the one who has been trying so hard is being seen, and the one who sees has never struggled at all. This is not a practice, this is recognition, and recognition changes everything. When awareness stops hiding behind the character, for the first time, you are not watching life through identity. You are watching identity from awareness, and the world feels different. Not brighter, not happier, but clearer. This is the return of Christ and Sophia, not as figures, not as beliefs, but as functions of awareness itself. Together, they restore alignment. This is why suffering ends here, because distortion is made clear. The mind no longer argues with reality, the heart no longer fears experience. The observer does not judge the character, it understands it. This is the true union of awareness remembering itself through clarity and love. Christ is clear seeing. Sophia is quiet knowing, and you are the awareness in which they are already one. This is your awakening into remembrance. Chosen black sheep, Christ said, if thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Matthew 6:22. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Whosoever will lose his life shall find it. Matthew 16:25. I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. John 8:12. When you come to know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will realize that it is you who are the sons of the living Father. The Gospel of Thomas. Chosen black sheep. Those statements and verses do not inspire, they end the argument. And this is the return of Christ and Sophia. They return when awareness remembers itself. This is the moment illusion is seen and cannot continue. When Christ said the kingdom of God is within you, he was not predicting the future, he was pointing to now. Christ returns as the realization that you were never broken. Sophia returns as the courage to follow what resonates inside your heart, both revealing your true identity, that you are the awareness behind your eyes. If this struck a chord within you, please like, share, and subscribe. Now seek these things inside yourself and remember, I love you until next time.